Hello. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Honestly, I was thinking like, why is it that I am basically like it's always me who needs someone else. Like it's always me who misses someone. At least it feels like it. It's very what is this? It's very it's getting very depressive, honestly. Like to me a partner, I'm thinking about this more and more, right? It is about love, of course. I saw this video and dude, please go and watch this video. 13 years of chasing my wife with a lobster. Probably the best video I've seen in like a long time. But um let me quickly turn this off. I've already leaked so much on my, what do you call it, YouTube, like my personal details, but it's fine. I think nobody is going to dig around that much. But still it's better to be safe. But as I was saying, um the it's not just about someone loving me, because I do want to be loved, right? But it's also about someone being there. And I don't mean like I have friends who have this issue where their partner are asking them, or they're asking their partners of like, I want you to be there all the time, right? I want you to be 24/7, something like that. But that's not the case for me. For me, it's even if I have someone who is there for me, I'm willing to wait a day, a week, whatever, right? But if the lack of that, it feels like I don't want to live without a friend or a partner. I don't want to live alone, right? Of course, it's not like I'm living alone, but I think you get what I'm trying to get at. So today, I'll start with two things: clearing my watch later and clearing my watch history. So a lot of these videos are annoying me. So these are comic videos. I was watching them, binging them yesterday. Why they're annoying me is a lot of this is just AI written, right? So I don't want the comics themselves are of course going to be nice, but the AI written things are just annoying me because they are just so like they don't feel they feel genuinely like just hollow. Now this zero one, that is actually a good one, but I'm still removing it because I just don't want this. Like if at this point if I want to read something, I'll just go to the website itself, or I'll go to like I'll just get a comic to read, not just read this. Also, this one, hearing my husband say "I love you" for the first time, I think we both are thinking the same thing when I first read the title, but it's actually this person's deaf, so they are hearing for the first time. It was very funny that it's phrased like this. Um. Okay. Again, I'm just removing these. Again, the zero one is actually sort of nice, and this is actually a actual person just making a video essay on Batman. So I'm not removing that. And the zero one is nice, but I'm just removing them. Also, they also ignore this. They also used AI in one of their very earlier videos, but recently I think they have moved from that. I want to talk about this as well. I think while it's completely fine in my opinion to be learning this thing, right? How to detect AI. I think it's much more important for us to stop thinking in this mindset that okay, how do I find AI, and start thinking, okay, what is good content and what is bad content? Because the biggest similarity between AI and bad content is that both of them are sort of hollow, either hollow, pointless sort of things, or very fake. Like they are very talking about things in a very high and mighty sort of sense, or they are faking kindness or something like that, right? So I think it's very important for us to now basically put AI and bad content in the same. Like it doesn't matter if it's AI or not. If it is fake, if it feels fake, if it is if it is something that is, annoying you, or it's some content that even is making you question whether or not this is AI, I think it's time to start just, you know, considering that as bad content and moving on. Not to, doesn't matter if it's AI or not. Just say that I don't like this content and just move on. Um, Secret Invasion. So Marvel did a show called Secret Invasion, and the intro for that was made using AI. I am surprised that didn't get more hate. Like, it did not get enough hate in my opinion, because that was not, the intro doesn't look good. And Marvel is a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, how, and this was after they got under Disney as well. So I am shocked how more people weren't talking about it. I think that's it. I don't think I have more. These are the AI maths YouTube channels. I'm keeping them right now so that eventually I can eventually I can this might be real, I'm not sure. So I'm keeping it for now. Actually, I might as well remove it because I don't want to. So I'm keeping the maths ones because I want to see how much more I can detect. But you can see there's a lot of watch later videos I have. So what I'll do first is remove watched videos. So how much does that bring us? How down? Okay, 196 now. And what I can do is, I used to have a script, probably still have it somewhere, which would basically let me remove all the watch later videos, right? But I think I'll keep them for now. I don't generally like to a lot of ASMR videos. I generally don't like to keep the what do you call it? Um a lot of watch later videos. I used to have thousands here, so I will usually remove them. Now let's go to VLR quickly. And again, I'm leaking so much stuff, but at this point, I'm like too tired of trying to figure it out. At some point, I'll remove it and I'll put more like, I'll basically try to make it more. Yeah, so I want to make one more post, which will be, who is your favorite player? Use online simply to tell me more about them. I'm genuinely curious. Imagine if someone thinks that this is AI. I mean, I have the video that I'm literally thinking it in the moment, but it would be really funny if someone thinks this is AI and they are like, you know, it would be really funny if that happens, because I do write a little bit like AI, very like uh methodically and sort of formally, I guess. About name, uh, favorite theme the being on, favorite clip, first time you wash them slash became their fan, moment you first watched them or became their fan, favorite weapon in their hands, feel free to include skin too, favorite moment, no, favorite Situation you trust them the most with. What else? So I'll think of my favorite player, right? So probably it's Alfire. Alfire. Favorite team, Fnatic. He's already only been on one team. Favorite clip. Mm, favorite clip or moment? I'll put moment. Uh honestly, 1v2 NRG, and more recently would be Hero Vandal by against Vitality. Okay. Moment you first watched or became the fan. I have to say probably the Toronto was insane. Don't remember a specific, but Tokyo and regional, dominating regionals. Favorite weapon in their hands, Vandal easily. But which Vandal? Mm, Champions Vandal, probably. Yeah, Champs 21 Vandal. Okay. Situation you trust them the most with. Lurking 1v2. Actually, lurking, just lurking. Lurking, peeking multiple people. Lol. Um, what else am I thinking? Favorite agent. Okay, so let me rearrange this a little bit. Name, favorite agent, favorite team they've been on, favorite clip or moment. Let me start. Put this above. This will be 2, 3, 4. Hey, can I put these list? Oh, okay. You just number like just put this. What about right? Or name, moment you first watched them, became their fan, favorite agent, favorite team they've been on, favorite clip or moment, favorite weapon in the hand, situation you trust them the most with. So what did we do? We did Alpha. Don't remember Tokyo. Yeah, so I think this goes here. Favorite agent. Hmm. I like him on Cypher a lot, honestly. Cypher probably. Cypher. Cypher race. These two. Favorite team they've been on, so that's Fnatic. Favorite clip per moment, 1v2 and RG. Most recently, Hero Vandelberg against Vitality. Moments. Actually, should I just do? Ah, no, it's fine. Situation lurking and peeking multiple people. Okay. Um, I wanna put Sugetsu. Getsu. Um, Copenhagen. Favorite agent Cypher. Easy. Favorite team they've been on. FPX. Free partnership. Favorite clip or moment. 1v3 Fracture. 1v4 Breeze. Favorite weapon in the hands. Vandal? What Vandal would this be? I mean, it's easy. I'm just trying to remember the name. What is it again? Prelude to Chaos. Blue. Okay. Situation I trust them the most with. Clutch. 1vx clutch, actually. 1vx clutch. Cute. Who else? Hero. Hero. Pub as fanatic. What agent do I like him the most on? Probably Cypher again. I, d- I swear that it's not just that I like Cypher players. I kind of do, honestly. Favorite agent, favorite team they've been on. Honestly, Fnatic and Navi both. Both teams I like. Favorite clip or moment. Do I have any specific clips or anything? Can't think. But Haven, seaside, sea backside, hold. Favorite weapon in the hands. Vandal again. What Vandal though? Is it Champs 22 and does he even use it? I don't remember what he uses, but I just remember him using Vandals. Situation is just the most with side holds. Comments cute. Looks cute. Who else? So Hero Sugetsu Alpha. Surely I have some other player who I like, who is not a Cypher player. Who would it be? Let me go through the players, right? Who all players are there? Let me just go through the bloody, what do you call it? Teams, I guess. So we have, oh my god, EMEA, Americas, and Pacific. I'll go through them, see each team, and then think of which ones are. Okay, Foot. Year to J I like a lot. Oh no, he's also a Cypher player. Year to J. He has only been on Foot. Cypher. Um. Oh wait. When I started liking him, I think this was. I'm forgetting the name. Where was this? When they went to Shanghai, was it? Shanghai? Shanghai regionals. Shanghai and regionals. Cypher, but um, can't think of any. Vand, yeah. Side holds. Screams. Okay. Um, is there anyone on Gentlemates that I like? Not really. Team Heretics, Mini Boy I like a lot as well. Navi, Calming Cope. So Calming Cope has Sugetsu right now, unfortunately. Bro is not doing anything in that team. Fnatic, Eternal Fires, I don't know these guys. Giantex, BBL. There's one player on Giantex that kind of do like West Side, another Cypher player. And who is in BBL? BBL is a new BBL, right? So I don't really like any of them particularly. Team Vitality, none of them either. Um, and Pacific. Okay, let's see. MIBR. So I like the team, but I don't like any player from this specifically. Leviathan, I don't. Only King is the only person I know for a long time. I've known for a long time, but I don't really like him. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't like him that much. None of these people I like. Wait, what the hell? This is another Indian player? Didn't know that. Loud. G2, Cloud9. Is anyone Zelsis I do kind of like, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite player. Crew Esports, no one from this as well. Furia, 100 Thieves, Sentinels, Evil Geniuses. Who is in EG? Yeah, no one. NRG. I must be forgetting like some players straight up, honestly. T1 Meteor is another player. Meteor. Um, Shanghai. Oh wait. What is it called again? Madrid and Shanghai. Cypher again? Probably Cypher. No wait, this has to be ISO. This has to be ISO. But Genji. What is a good Meteor clip? And I have to put Cypher as well, honestly. Cypher? Was he on Yoru as well? Yeah, but do put him on Cypher most of the time. Cypher, Viper, ISO. Genji. Again, I can't think of any particular clips. What would I have to what would I pick? Can't think of any. Honestly, with him, Phantom Vandal both works. I'm thinking, what is it called again? I'm forgetting the name. Valorant Phantom Skins. I'm forgetting the name. It's like a very simple thing. Is there anyone from these teams that are like particularly not really? Is this not loading? This will load. Okay. What the hell? Um, should be able to remember by the name. What his team is. The heck? Um, Recon. Recon Phantom. This will be the red one. Or Champs Vandal. Champs 2021 Vandal. Side holds. This would be lurking, probably. And cool, calm, selected. Radius, clear to peak. Who else? I wanna put Mini Boo as well. Mini Boo. When did we start liking him, watching him? This would probably be P4, Shanghai. Then favorite agent, Neon, Yoru. Honestly, Raze was pretty good. Raze. Then PH. And then what was his name? Liquid. Liquid. Hmm. Can't think of any. Favorite. Void. Black. Forsaken. Vandal. Entry. do anything for the team. I wanna throw in Purple as well. Purple, Team Liquid. What is this? Stage 1 and 2. No, wait, kickoff and stage 2. Stage 1. Over, Scar. Team Liquid. Breeze. I don't remember specific. Like, let's. Random. O entry. Looks cute. Okay. I think that's it. Is there anyone I'm forgetting? Is there any player I think who looks cute? I think that's it. Yeah. I did get a lot of replies for the last one, but it was people didn't get like they were giving like very genuine answers. I felt bad. I'm gonna show some. Yeah, these are the comments. A lot of them were like very serious, so um yeah, anyways. So now what do we do? Um I'm also thinking, what do I do? As I said, I've been kind of like on the down lately. It is hard. I ate my lunch late today, so I had my medicines late today. I don't think that will matter too much, but okay. Um, Let me go close my window quickly. There's some like a lot of background noise, so I'll be back. I'm not pausing. I honestly don't know how much of that you were able to actually hear, but yeah. So what do we do now? I was also thinking, let's see what we have on Notepad. So this is the game opening thing, read me text. So we can just close this. Okay, gameplay videos, we can go and see some of them. Go watch each games. This has been really fun recently, so I'm kind of leaning towards this more. This we did, so I'm just moving this. This is sort of did, right? Not really feeling like this, and we can go through this. So I'll talk about. Okay, I actually also wanted to talk about some other things regarding my work. Excuse me. So I want to show you that. Let me just. Yeah, so you can see this, right? Um. Or let me actually open Notepad. I just like minimize it instead. Okay. Okay. So you should be able to hear me now. Sorry if you heard me coughing or something. I think I paused it, but maybe I didn't. Anyways, so what I want to do. Um, it's sort of like confusing, but I'll try to explain it right. I think I explained it last time as well, but basically, I want to work on an FPS single player sort of a game, right? This is the sort of game I currently have the motivation, I guess, or urge to work on. The issue with that is that this is not unique, or this is not in a way, how do I say? I really need. Should I just open Krita instead? Give me. That's funny. Give me a second. So I set up my graphic tablet and everything, because anyways I should have been doing that for like a really long time. Okay, that was my chair moving if you heard that. But I'll do that quickly. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but look at me well. The loneliness has been very difficult for me to deal with. But I really hope that not the case with most people. And if it is for you, I hope that I don't know, my audience help with that a little bit, because there was certainly a time that similar things helped me with loneliness. Um, it's just that I don't really have the. Maybe I should try and go back to that, but yeah, okay. So yeah, I think I need to remove my phone. So I'm making a few changes again, so you'll hear some weird stuff, but don't worry, everything is fine. Let me see my. Now the worry that I have is that my graphic tablet won't work with the microphone that I have. There's some connection thing that I am not going to fully explain right now, but my fear is that because I have a graphic tablet already connected, there's a chance that the graphic tablet doesn't work, right? Because both of them need to send a lot of data to each other essentially, which basically means which basically means they need to use. It's confusing. Don't worry about it too much. I'm also seeing like just the slightest like movement is causing the things to disconnect. That's not very good either. Um, my mouse is not working for some reason. This is not what I was. This is not a problem I was anticipating. Let's say. Okay, is the pen working? That's a big question. Okay, the pen is working. Okay, everything is slow as hell, which is curious. Like, why is everything slow? Okay, I think it's because the connection is not very good, so it's lagging a lot. Let me just reconnect this and see how that works. Okay, mouse is still not working. Which I'm also again not sure why it is not working, but fine. Not the biggest problem. Now we need to see if the pen itself works or not. So you won't see anything for a while, but once I'm done with this, I'll enable it for you. Oh, the pen is connected to the wrong monitor. Okay. So it will take a while, I think, for me to completely figure out what exactly I have to do for all of this to work together in harmony, if you will. Okay. So connect this. Let's hope the mouse starts working, because that is particularly annoying if the mouse doesn't work. So the mouse is working. I connect the tablet.
Alert. Storage media found.
So the tablet is connected to the different monitor. So I think if I just turn on Huion tablet, the software, this should fix it. Yeah, so now everything is working properly. So I'll just show you now. Need to add window capture for Krita. Then I select Krita. Just turn on up as title. Everything is fine. Okay, you should be able to see this now. I'll make it smaller so you can see it properly. Um, why is it not fitting in properly? I mean, that tells me the canvas is somehow messed up, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Is this not full screen or something? Let me see why this is happening like this. It's 1270 1080. Interesting. Okay, so I think it's just trying to capture. Okay, let me just reopen Krita once. So it's trying to show Krita without the window thing, and that is causing it to cut off a little bit of it. Essentially, so I'll turn off full screen. In this full screen, right? So it's cutting off the opening, like the big above part of it. So can I show 8-bit is not it? I think this fixes it. I'm showing you this part as well. Okay. So I'm just doing A4 landscape. Yeah. Now we should be good to go. Okay. I haven't used this in a while, so maybe I'll be a little bit rusty, but that should be fine. So let's save. So we don't need saving right now. Let me select a different pen because I can barely see it. Okay. So as I was saying, right? I have a FPS, right? So this is a FPS game. Let's list down some things about it, right? It's a FPS game. It's a shooter. It's single player. It will have movement. Basically an arena shooter. So I can just use arena shooter to neatly tag it, right? That's the first base thing. The other is hero shooter. So these are two things that immediately are like, okay, this explains to me a lot already what is going on. These are already big. Um, so you have Doom, you have Quake, you have Unreal Tournament, you have Quake again, you have Overwatch, although not single player, right? You have Valorant. And I haven't talked about this, but there will be tactical tac shooter mechanics as well. So there is Rainbow Six Siege, there is CS. So I'm competing with these vaguely, right? And it's not about success, right? It's not about oh how much successful I am. I'm not counting my competition based on that. What I'm counting is what do I bring to the table? What is new about my game, right? And to me, it's nothing new. It's refining these things, right? It's bringing these to something that I like more, which is taking down the multiplayer aspect of it, adding bot or offline support, adding better ba- balancing for fun, right? Balancing for fun, right? Adding community support, things like that. Essentially, taking these things and making it into something that I like. So that's refining. But refining is not what I want to be known for. I want to be known for innovation, right? Which means usually doing things that are not already done, right? Which means that I should be doing not this, but something else. Now, the question that I want to ask myself is this is related to ego. There's no question about this, right? We have already talked about this. This is related to ego, but do I follow this or do I follow what I want to do right now? Obvious answer feels like what I want to do right now, but you see the issue with that, right? Which is I will get clubbed into everyone because this is I have mentioned these as the big ones, right? But there are small ones as well. Super hot, ultra kill. What was it? Dusk or something? There are so many games right now who are arena shooter. This is genre specifically, right? This exploded in popularity around when Doom 2016 released. So Doom 2016 released, and of course it released in 2016, right? And arena shooter, the game type popularized, right? Doom Eternal capitalized on that. I don't know when it remember, probably like 2020 or something. And um, Overkill, Ultra Kill, I would say, is the it's a solo project and it's the most popular like arena shooter, right? It's very well made as well. So this would be realistic speaking my actual competition, right? If we are talking about this again, it's like if I'm making something like this, like the amount of time I'm spending, all I can think of is I'm spending this much time. It should be worth something, right? It shouldn't be something that, and I should have other projects as well. It's just that I'm not really that interested in working in them. Let me just open a new. I need to remember what are the all the what was it again? Huion tablet. So this is B brush. Control save E for eraser. Space. What is this? Oh, this is just for to pick color and Control Alt Z. What is the space for to turn stuff? What do you use the less least? Brush probably. So take this tab. Okay. Okay. Cool. So add a new layer. Hide this. So that's my current like conundrum, I guess, in a way. Right. What do I do? Do I make something that I like right now? Right. Keep in mind the other thing I also like. But the thing is that right now I'm low on motivation. I'm low on effort. And I just want to get things done. Whereas this is something that requires very high amount of effort because it's completely new, right? It will require at least a decent bit of motivation as well. Because the thing is that I have one idea right now in this category. This is innovation, right? In this category, I have one idea and I need to come up with other ideas, which would be smaller in a scale, at least a little bit. Because this is a monster idea. This will take a lot of time and effort. This I'm not doing right now. So what I'm stuck with is either this or something or come up with something new, right? So let's think about it like this. I have one project, let's call this just FPS, right? This one I have, let's call it the monster project, this one, or I need to come up with a project, right? So these two are more execution based, right? Because idea is already there. Now for this one, actually, it's still like for this one, right? This is The idea is there. Idea is there. The plan is very fleshed out. Let's say 80%, right? Because it's very simple. You have basically this is a lot of already things that exist, and you just piece them together, right? This one idea is there, but a lot of research is left. Re- Research is left. A lot of theory is left, right? So a lot of pre-production is left. Then will planning come, then execution will come, right? So this is a huge project, and this itself is not even done, right? There are in this project there are three different mini projects basically, and all of them are unique. There is the inner mechanism of how the AI will think. There is the, and this is the scariest for me, how the user interactions will work. So how, what are the controls? How does the user interact? And then the actual setting up of the game world. So taking these characters, taking this UI and putting them together so it makes sense, it is cohesive, right? And then this, of course, is one step behind all of this, right? One step behind all of this already because there's no idea in even, right? But this gives me the advantage that I can choose that this can be a little bit smaller. Now, this is the trap, I guess, that I've been falling into, which I've been trying to make a smaller and smaller project, and it just never happens. But I can give it one more shot. So these are the three sort of points or whatever you want to call it. I'm you know bouncing between. Of course, this is like unless I have motivation. And the thing is, like, this is also kind of not good, but I'm going to admit it anyways, which is if I have a friend or someone that I really like, right? It just makes it so much easier to work on anything. It just makes it so much easier to put effort in other things. When I don't have this, it just feels like nothing I do has any point to it. I was thinking about this. I actually forgot about this completely, but I was thinking starting this video with what does love mean and why do people require it? For me, one of the things that is very obvious, I'm not saying this is the only reason, this is the main reason even, but one thing is like if I don't have this, I just feel like everything is pointless. I feel like everything that I do, I could be not doing. It feels like I'd rather not do anything than do something. Whereas when I have this, I feel like, okay, now I have, it feels like all burdens are lifted off of me and now I can just do whatever I want. And then then I feel like, oh, I want to do these things, right? I want to do things that, this feels like such a overstepping of what I can actually do right now. Not this. But anyways. So again, coming back to this, right? What do I do here? Do I come up with a new project? Because this could be a more straightforward path, right? Because see, one more thing is, as I said, this is a game that has a lot of things that I don't want. So I can come up with this. Let's put a question mark here. I can start by saying no arena shooter. So this removes a combination of these things, not necessarily all of them, but let's say FPS or shooting, things like this. No detective games. Like I can basically say that okay, these are the things. No puzzles. These are the things I don't want. Then what do I want? What do I let's actually try spend a little bit of time figuring out what do I want to make. Because this is usually a good I don't usually do this very concretely. I just let things simmer in my mind for a little bit before coming up with an idea. But let's try and see what happens. So this is sort of new for me as well. Okay. Let me change my pen quickly. I'll zoom in more, I guess. Up. This is fine. So, what sort of a game do I imagine? I mean, you have to start with some inspiration. I'll start with negative inspiration, right? So, what I don't want to make. What do I not want to make? Recently, I was thinking a lot about XCOM and games like that, where you have a lot of strategy and stuff, right? where you have to think a lot. And this is something I've been very much into, which is turn-based games, let's say, turn-based games. And each move, you think a lot, right? So you spend a lot of time just thinking, like, okay, what do I do? Again, this is sort of negative inspiration I'm thinking, which is I don't want to do these things, right? So turn-based, maybe not this. Now the thing is that turn-based gives a good advantage, which is if it is not turn-based, it becomes very fast-paced because it's real time, right? So real-time games can are most common and usually lead to uh, reflex-based games where you are a lot of the things that you're doing are very reflex-based, right? But at the same time, real-time games should also be able to lead to, for example, turn taking on your own accord, right? So, for example, something like fighting games, right, where turn taking exists, but it is a uh, very much a thing that happens very naturally as a flow of the game, right? One more thing that I want to do, so this is something I want to do, which is procedural, right? Anything that is procedural, not the AI procedural thing, but rather system procedural or system based, which means that the game world or whatever it is, right? It has a heart, a brain of its own. It can produce new things, right? Which means that it's not like basically what why I'm saying this, right? Because it differentiates it from a puzzle essentially. Because if the game world can produce new things, that means that it is unpredictable to me as a game designer. I can't always predict what it can do, right? I have a vague idea of what the limits are, but it has the opportunity to surpass it. If I think of, I'm thinking of games where there is a certain set of answers, right? And you can't surpass that. The obvious, very easy example is tic tac toe, but I'm trying to think of something else, something that's more complex. Um, let's say racing games, right? What happens in a racing game? There's a track, right? Maybe there are a couple of shortcuts, but if you think about these shortcuts, these are made by the developers themselves, right? So it's not like once you figured out the game, right? It's very clear what the game is. This is what I want to avoid, right? This is what I want to avoid. Basically, a certain feeling of um settlement where everything is settled, right? So that is something that I sort of do want. 3D in general, I want to avoid because it's hard to work with, right? What else do I want to avoid? So I want to avoid arising from complexity that arises from quantity. So what that means is, let's say card games, right? The one of the most interesting thing about card games is the number of different options that you have. Right? I'm thinking of something like Yu-Gi-Oh or something where there is, or Pokemon, right? Pokemon is another example where the um the complexity arises from the number of Pokemon, the number of types, the number of matchups there are. This is something I want to avoid because it becomes an information based game, I guess, in a way, where you are the of the game comes from this. The fun of the game is how much information can you have, right? Fun in the sense also how you get better at the game is by knowing a lot of these, right? So you know a lot of game information about the game, so you're better at the game. Now there are two ways of approaching this, right? So even if I don't do this, there are two ways of approaching this because any game is like this. There is a certain number of information. Any game, there is a certain number of information, even if it's less in amount. The more information you know, the more fun you have. That's just how games work. But and maybe we can work around this. Let's put a pin on this, right? Let's put a pin on this. We'll be back to this. But um let's come back to this, right? Information. So one way is very direct, right? Which is again talking about something like card games, Pokemon, even fighting games, where you have a move list, right? You have a move list, you have a list of Pokemon, you have a list of cards, and you study this. So you have a very direct thing to study, right? You have a very direct source material that you want to study. Then there are games or things that are not so direct, which you have to find through exploration or experimentation, right? So where would I put this? Are there any games like this? There must be. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I think, is an example of this. Again, I have not played this game because it's on Nintendo Switch, so I can't really talk too much about it. But I've seen people play it. I played it a little bit. So I think this is one of the examples where a lot of the things that you do are things are in front of you, right? And they make some logical sense to add or to subtract or to interact in some way, right? So basically what happens is, again, this is going back to systems, right? Going back to systems where you have, let's say, entities. So I'm going to call them entities, right? Then you have mechanisms. Actually, you know what, the much better way of saying this is, let's say you have numbers, then you have operations, and then you have basically you have these two things, right? Numbers and operations. And different types of numbers you can have different operations with. So for example, what are the numbers? There are 2, 3, 4 by 3, root 2, something like this, right? And what are the operations? Well, operations are plus, minus, multiplication, square, right? And you can see these and you can make some logical assumptions, like, so in our analogy, what it actually is basically you have entities, let's, and then you have interactions, right? So let's say you have wood, you have flames or fire, you have water, right? These are the sort of entities that you have, and then the interactions with them would be to add them or to separate them or to mix them with something else, right? So these are then the basis of this, right? And how you find them is not by, it's not by directly studying them. There's no list that you study, right? You either experience them, you explore them, or you experiment with them, right? So of course, in the wood fire example, this is our previous experience that we just know that this is how things work, right? But if it's something like magic related, let's say, right, then you have to experiment with it. Or if it is something, for example, in this world you don't know, like, it's very Minecraft actually. Minecraft is another good example of this, right? So we can put Minecraft as well. So another good example of it where you don't know redstone exists for a very long time, right? So you don't know what it is, what it does, right? I still don't know actually. But once you do figure it out, once you explore and you find out that, okay, this is something that exists, the opportunity of doing things increases, right? Now, what are the differences between these two? Again, this is something that sells itself on the information, whereas this is something that sells itself on the experience of learning the information, right? This is where you have to accept that the baseline of playing is knowing a certain amount of information. So you cannot play these games. You cannot play card game, you cannot play Pokemon, and you cannot play, okay, you can play Pokemon, I'll get back to why, but you cannot play any fighting game without a base level of information, right? And why can you play Pokemon? Because, like the other side, like the exploration side of our information table, information game types. I'm sorry if there's some background noise. The reason is that you, the game itself sells itself on an experience. It doesn't sell itself on, oh, you can have this name. I mean, Pokemon does, right? That's why it falls under the side. But if you talk about Minecraft, for example, right, it sells itself on the experience of survival in a jungle, right? In a forest. And then for Western speakers, is there a difference for you between jungle and forest? Because for us, jungle is the Hindi word for forest. But anyways, it itself you itself it sells itself in the as the experience of survival in a forest, right? And through that need to survive, you explore and you find out new things, right? So that's the sort of information spread that happens, right? Again, XCOM, something like this would fall somewhere in between, where you are like handheld and taught some information, but at the same time a lot of it is exploration as well, right? Again, Pokemon as well. So this is the sort of thing that information based games are, right? Again, as I was saying, what if I don't want this sort of thing, right? Where information is not the main thing that you are fighting for. Let's actually get back to this point. I'm curious what where this will lead us, which was the more information you gain in a game, the more fun it is. I had a very long time ago, I had a idea for a game where what happens basically is, this is a horror game, and what happens is there's a house, right? There's a house basically. I guess it's sort of like a clockwork game. What do you call it? Groundhog sort of game. So what happens is you are a person trying to hide, right? And there's a killer or something that kills you, right? So you hide in the game, and by design, what happens is the first time you hide, you die. Like every time you do die. But what happens is after you die, you're shown like a footage from the perspective of the killer, that where they were hiding, what paths they used to get into your home. So what you do is, for example, let's say first time you hid inside your room, right? So this is your room, let's say. So first time you hid inside your bed, but in the footage, what they show is this closet door. This has like a hidden pathway, right? So w- mm, I'm misspeaking a little bit. So let's start. So this is your room, right? And there is a closet here. So you hide under the bed. Now what happens in this run, I guess, is that the killer just comes in from the door and kills you. So the next time you block the door, but this time the killer is already inside the room and kills you. So this time, looking at the footage, you realize that there is like a hidden passage in this behind this closet door. So the killer, even though you close the door, the killer comes from a different part of the house. So maybe you block this part or maybe you block this part, right? But then something else happens, right? Like let's say the killer comes from here or something. So you decide to go in another room, or you decide to follow where this goes. And basically it reveals that the house is like a huge mansion or whatever. But the overall idea is that excuse me. The overall idea is that the killer is always one step ahead of you, right? The way this works, and this is a spoiler, so if I ever make this game, I don't know if I will, but the spoiler is that it's all retrospective. It's working in retrospective. The cat is here, so I'll go and feed her. But I'll keep talking a little bit. Basically, what happens is the killer isn't doing anything first. Like you are shown that the killer goes and hides inside the room before you did anything. But what happens is what you do leads to the decisions of the killer, and the video recording that you see, it's recorded in retro afterwards. So it looks like that the killer knew what is happening beforehand, but what actually happens is the game makes the killer do those things afterwards. Okay, I'll do that. I also drank some water after all this yapping. But as I was talking about, right? Um, Basically, what happens is that you do your actions, and at a particular point in time, you just die. But the game sees your actions and makes up a story about how the killer actually arrived there. This happens after your actions are taken, right? So this is happening in retrospective from the point of view of the game, right? Or hindsight or whatever you want to call it. But what I wanted to get at is this is one of the examples where information, right? Of course, the it's still the fact that the more information you're having, the more fun you're having. But the information itself is not something that you are gaining directly. It's something that by very design you are being fed. Excuse me. But also there is certain information that is kept very very opaquely away from you, right? Which is how the game is actually managing to do any of this, which makes it very uh different from these, right? Where the game wants you to understand as many things about itself as possible. Whereas in this case, the game doesn't want you to understand specific things about it because it will quote unquote ruin the experience. Of course, ruining the experience differs for everyone, right? But that's basically the point. Okay, let me cut this much out. So I'll just make a new layer and paste it. Just hide this. Okay. Back to our topic, right? So again, talking about whether or not there is a game that as you learn more about the game, or rather it's more about like you want to learn less about the game or something like that. What is it that makes a game fun? Well, there's a quote that games are about choices, right? Choices are basically games. The more information you have, the more choices you have. Is there a way to make it so that more information makes it less fun? That would be counterintuitive because then the more you're playing the game, the less fun you're having. Is there a way to make it so that more information is unrelated to the game or something? Because ultimately, you do learn some information, right? As you play the game, like you learn a little bit about it, whether directly or not. So let me just save the file quickly because if it keeps going like this, I'll definitely forget. Oh my god, projects, Pita. What do you call it? Just notes, I guess. Okay. I'm just adjusting the mic if you hear some noise. Let me think. Hmm. What are some very simple games? If you think of simple games, right? Checkers is one of them. Tato is, of course, one of them. Let's say chess. Chess is a fairly simple game, I would say. What is the fun in it? One thing that's very clearly, I think, the fun in chess is the other person, right? But this is something that I sort of don't like, which is a lot of these games are about the other person, right? It becomes about, let's say, the game that I was playing, right? The Indian themed game. It was a shooter, right? And I had fun playing it. But does that make it a good game? No. Because the fun I had was more about myself and just killing the enemies, right? It was not anything to do with the game's design or designer, let's say, right? Similarly, with chess, it's much more about these are a few pieces and these are a set of rules. By themselves, they don't do anything. But when you add an opponent, a human person against that, that's when it becomes fun, right? Let's play a round of chess. I just want to play to, I don't know, get something going in my head, I guess. Uh, I think you should be able to see. So I'll just play on my account because at this point, surely everyone just knows what
Storage media
happens. What is
found.
this? What does? What is it that happens every time I'm? Okay. So let me just. Okay. So we'll play one match. I'm gonna play a 3 minute to second increment one. So I play Queen's Gambit the most. Its name is cool, but also because it's an opening that a lot of people are not very familiar with. Um, this attacks here. So yeah, so it's an opening that not many people are familiar with. So I'm thinking it doesn't really do anything, right? Put it here. That's part of the reason, of course. I'm looking at this. Can I get away with if I can make this move? Oh, this is good. Yeah, again, it's more about seeing that how I can trick the other person. For me, that's the fun of chess, right? Of course, giving up a bishop there is not technically ideal, but it relies a lot on, can I make the other person scared, basically? Can I make the other person unsure of their actions that they're trying to take, right? What is this? I'm going to try and do this. Just a rook lift. Oh. I mean, I lost the that, and that's fine. But I want to see if I can continue with this. What was that? Just a pawn? Kind of confused, honestly. If this moves here, then I win the queen because this is here. No, but you can't move there. That's it, right? Still fighting. Here, here. These are the two options I see. Persistent. This is checkmate, isn't it? No, not yet. How much time is left? I'm just trying to see. 1 minute 31. Okay. What if I do this and then do the, none of them are working? It's an annoying position for the queen. This I was thinking, hoping that something would work, but not so how. Okay, let's go ahead. the king gets one move of respite. I believe that's what respite means. Okay, never mind. I believe this is checkmate. Believe this is the only move, so I'm going to remove it. If not, then well, GG. But I'm pretty sure that's the only move. Let's see if I was right. The end? Where's the end? This is the only move, right? Yeah. So that's fun. One more I'll play just for fun. Again, this is just opening. I learned this opening partly because it's called Queen's Gambit, but also because it's just an opening that's not common. It catches people off guard. And very often, I guess, whatever you want to call it, you're just left with more time, more knowledge of how the the round plays out. Wow, that was very quick advantage for me. Literally just +2. What was that? Can't I do this? I know this is probably coming, the stupid queen trade, but it's fine. This is still coming. Like, how do you? Okay, like this, I guess. Once I get this here, isn't this pretty big danger? You can't. What do you call it? You can't. What do you call it again? Castle right now. To move this here, I think I can just do this because this is still protected. All right. Can't castle as long as this is here. This is the only move I can think of, but this is covering it. And this is coming at some point, like you know it. So the big blunder at the beginning of just giving up the bishop like that is coming. We get this here. Now if you take it, have this. But even if you don't take it, at some point, you can just move it and get a free check, right? Interesting. Now what though? Now what do I do first of all? I think the easy answer always is like something that isn't like my problem, which is just forcing the bishop to move somewhere. Now I think I need to move because this is probably coming here. So I can just move it. Now this is a, I think I will move this here because this is a problem. But right now, no. I think I can just take it like this. This is still protected, so I'm not too worried about it. And I can just make it fall back here, right? Uh, hmm. This is probably coming as well. So this is a check. I can take, but I can take back. Let's pre-move this. Okay. So I should be probably thinking about trading as much as possible. So I'm looking for this. This is something cool, but I need to search it up first, which is something like this probably. Not going to happen if I had to guess, honestly. I just saw this as well. Okay. So this is probably coming next. If not, I'll be surprised, but interesting. Can I protect it? Yes. No, I shouldn't actually. Because even if I did go there and just protect it, you could trade and okay. If I go here, these are the two checks. Both of them are covered with this bishop, so that's cool. Um. Okay, now I'm thinking. How are I have three pieces? They have two pieces. Okay, so I need to protect this. That's simple. Then what? Then I think we just start again. If they trade, I'm happy with that. So I'm not too worried about that. I need to protect one of the pieces. Can I just go here? Again, I think this and this, these are the two checks. This is not available. This is the only check they have. Okay, now I'm going to go here. Can't take this. But once I do this, okay, nice. Now this is, now you can't check. Oh, I could have taken this as well. Completely didn't see that. That's fine though. I'm also missing things. Um, need to make sure that this move is good. Two checks. None of them are important. Protected. Check. Thinking what to do now. Okay, I'm going to target this. This is not protected right now. Okay, now we can do this. These two are attacking this. So, mm, that might have been a mistake. Okay, we protect this. First things first. Attacking this. Need to move or trade? Trade then. This should be a win for me easily. You can trap it, quote unquote trap, but it doesn't work. I'm just seeing like what is the move that happens next. Okay. Now I just need to go grab this one. I think part of the reason I have fun is always outsmarting the other person, right? Outsmarting the other person, and I'll play one more. And like boasting the knowledge that I have about the game, sort of by winning or being able to outthink the person. So it's different levels. Like this is something that I know already. So I know I will get some time advantage because I'm just better in this particular part, right? So I know what these are, like what these situations are, what moves to play in these situations. Uh, this is kind of weird for me because I've not seen this, so I'm just going. If this happens, I can just take this. I think you can go here, but I just go back. Actually, this is also protected, so that's fine. We just go here. If you do this, what what actually happens if you do this? If I do this, you take this. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking like, what would you do? Thinking if I do this, you have to do this, right? If I could get this here, that would be so good, but I have literally no way to do so. Okay, we are going to continue normally. I don't think I need more here. This is anyways pinned. I also need to think of this as like a pinned piece, right? Because is it pinned? It's pinned on this side, not on this side. Okay, interesting. If you castle, I might start thinking of just doing this, right? I'm thinking of this also. So this is now also protected twice. I need to think of that as well. Again, I'm just so tempted to do something here. Hmm. This is also protected now, so I need to think of that as well. I actually can I not go here? No, not yet. I can go here though. Now after this. I guess previously also I could have. Oh, I can go here and then take this. Can I? No, not yet. But if the queen has to move, right? Once I go here, either the queen has to move or you'd have to take this. What about this? If you take this, this gets removed. So that's also good for me. Probably should do so many moves. Could have gone like this. Maybe. Oh yeah, I should do this definitely. This should be the next move because if you don't take this, this you cannot support, right? And once you do this, okay. So you can't. Can you? Oh, this. I just take this first. So we are equal so far. It's unfortunate I couldn't do something better with this, but that was also fine. So now I have control of this open file and this half open file. Both are pretty good. I should go here actually. Okay. These are the places that are danger, right? So what should we do? Kind of want to also stop the king from um stop the king from castling. Would this work? Actually, I think this would work, right? Because if we castle now, I'll see time low. If This happens, I just take this. If this happens, what is happening? Can I not just do this now? What are you going to do? At most, you take this, and there's no check even. Okay, interesting. First thing in my mind, just go here. Then what? I take this. Still not sure what is happening. Nice. Resign, not even timeout. This is last, I promise. Funnily, I do find this to be the more annoying side to play. So if someone plays the same opening that I do, I find it annoying. I'm just gonna start pushing this. Maybe it's a little bit early, but should be fine. So again, part of the thing is like fast thinking, trying to outthink the other person, trying to. But this is all related to the other person, right? My knowledge of the actual subject is not that much of a, you know, it is certainly, but after a while, it becomes less about the game itself and more about can I outmaneuver the other person, right? Like at the very highest level, it is about the game for sure. And the thing is, like, the game isn't also designed to be something. Oh my god, that's insane. Why? How would you do that? Why do you do that? Do I take with this or do I just take with this? Like castle, bring this here. Do I even care about this? Just take this, right? Castle, bring this. So first thing I think, oh, just this would be good because this is in danger, but this also frees, connects the rooks. This I'm looking at this right now. Okay, this is one more thing, so I need to keep in mind the horse can't move. Right? Probably bringing the horse here would be a good move. Or do I bring it? We're trying to do this. Again, I can't see how I quickly bring the horse here. Okay. This is like the danger right now. I know that. But what after this? And this is coming as well. So this comes here. This is in danger. So what? I go here maybe? If I go here, how do you stop this? This? Or you move it, right? If you do this, I just take this. Once I do this, what are your options? Either go like this, like this. Okay, let's find out. Either do this or you do this. No, you can't do this. So you have to do this. This is the only option. And I think that's checkmate. Because what else can you do? I don't see any option. These don't work to block this. This is the only option here. And this is just checkmate. Nice. So again, this person was focusing here. See, I sacrificed this bishop, right? Knowing that this is going to be a massive weakness. The king has so suffocated, can't move anywhere. Even though this happened, there's no danger here, right? You're too late. I started my attack as soon as I saw, even before this, right? Because I was like, okay. And then this, castling on this side, I'm not even sure why you would do that, honestly. Castling on this side was like, yeah, I just have this open file now. I think this was also pretty important, right? As soon as I see this, I have to like, because around this time we were like, yeah, this is a major threat as well. Because otherwise I might have ignored it. And using this to move this, knowing that after this I have to move this, right? So if I did this and you do this, we are the same position, but this is not moved, right? So what I actually did, uh, this was so much better. How do I go out of this grayed out sort of mode? Oh, yeah. So actually doing this, and then after this, this was over, right? Like you needed to do something here. Let me see if I can pull out the analysis. Yeah, so this is actually better for white here. But what is the move? Because this is not the move, this is mate into. So I guess the move is really. This used to be free. I can't really see it, but the move couldn't have been something like just pushing a pawn. This couldn't have been the move. But yeah. I'm curious what is the move. Surely this show the move somewhere. Okay. This is the move. Trading the queens. Blocking this, trading the queens. What are the other moves? Blocking with the knight. How does this work? Oh, because you're opening this and also protecting this. And the last one is blocking like this. Yeah. Not this for sure. Right? Okay. So what did we think about that? It's certainly that these type of games are the ones that um make it more engaging for the player in a more, I don't know how to actually like convey it, but let's open each and play some more games. There are some more story sort of games which I wanna see. So if I wanna go to free, uh, most recent. So I wanna see something that is to do with the storytelling. So the way I wanna do is I wanna look into tags, ERG type games. Actually, I wanna see if there's something similar to this because I would love something like this. I don't think there is though. Sound mixer. Interesting. Is this not AI? I mean, it's a browser game, so we can right directly while that loads. So this is a visual novel, right? Pretty boy, yandere undertones. This is a visual novel. What is that visual novel? Something to do with superheroes is released recently. Recent visual novel about superheroes. What is this? Did I see that game a lot? What is the Ops, I guess? Not these. It was superheroes, I'm pretty sure. Visual novel. Okay, video games. Video game. Um, indie? What was it? Dispatch. A superhero workplace comedy. So let's just open up Dispatch on Wikipedia, hopefully, and see episodic adventure game. What is the gameplay like? So adventure video game, dialogue trees, with quick time events, mini games. This is not loading. Do I want to try more time getting it to load? No. Okay. Mm, do I want to search SCP once? SCP. I want to see what people have made with SCP. Descent 049. Interesting. Oh, this is just playable. Already getting very sleepy today. 1 hour, 41 minutes. Interesting. Okay. Going back to this, right? I wanna see more to do with um story driven sort of games, just to see what people are doing. Because a story driven game is the least, to me, interesting, because it is a story. Like, the story is what you want to tell, usually the way it's done, right? The story is the thing that you want to tell, not the gameplay. Of course, if I were to do it, I would do it differently, and people have done it differently, but generally I'm speaking, people do it that way. Data dungeon seems interesting. Oh, tactical text roguelike with, what is that? 250 monsters. Okay. Oh, this wasn't SCP, right? Right. Mm, is this an adult game? Doesn't look like it, but this is a visual novel. This is a straight up visual novel. Is this gay? I'm not asking it accusationally, by the way. I'm just curious. Last seen online. Okay. These are another like whole genre of games that are essentially about going to someone's PC, going to someone's phone, and seeing a story unfold. Which is, I think, I'm sorry, I just bumped my phone, my mic. But as I was saying, another like that's a better way of telling a story through the gameplay medium, I think, or the video game medium. Okay. Um, I'll see this one, Ultra Kill, as I mentioned. How is Ultra Kill so low? Okay. So I don't think I need to play this. What is this again? H. K. I. Not sure what this is, but I'm going to quit for now. Very simple. This is a sort of game I'm avoiding making because not because it's a bad sort of game, but because this is more about a lot of, it's not innovation, right? It's about creativity. So that's something I'm trying to not make. Hope that this would be something I can play, but I'm, this is a visual novel as well, so I'll quit this. Killer Chat. So this is also a visual novel sort of game, but I wanna see what this is exactly. Some sort of a visual novel, but what horror sort of something. Okay. What is this again? Six cats on the right. Let's see. Let's see what this is. my phone just disconnected, so I'll just spend a second fixing it. Also, it's very loud, but that's fine. Not a big deal or anything. How many cats are there? I thought there would be 6 cats. I mean, this is very much um
This cake is absolutely delicious. This cake is absolutely delicious. This cake is absolutely delicious.
This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never
this is basically a
baked before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never gotten such praise for my cakes before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years.
basically a point and click game. That's what I was trying to say.
This cake is absolutely delicious.
Point and click adventure games.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never gotten such praise for my cakes before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never gotten such praise for my cakes before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never gotten such praise for my cakes before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I've never gotten such praise for my cakes before, and I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long years. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This
I mean, I'm confused how to
This cake is the most wonderful
go
cake
past
you've ever
this.
baked.
After I've done this, I don't think I'm able to figure out like
Gotten such praise for my cakes
what
before,
would fix this.
I should know because I have baked cakes for 50 long. This cake is absolutely delicious.
Yes, I really like this cake. This cake is so tasty.
I think this cake is the most wonderful cake you've ever baked.
Yes, I think so too.
I think this might have made me just stuck here. Let's see if opening this does something. Let me try this once more. And let me just mute the audio. I'm sorry, but it's so loud on my side at least. Okay. Cute game, I think. But again, it's falling under the same issues that all point and click adventure games have generally, which is okay, there's no there is no what do you call it? Oh, where is the oh this thing? If I move this will fall down. But what is the point of it? Basically, in point and click adventure games, a lot of the things that are just issues is how do you manage to manage to lead the player without like fully without just blatantly telling them that this is what you want to do or this is what you need to do. Let me reload this once more. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm fearing that the order of the last few moves that I'm doing is causing it to fail. If that is the case, right? Oh my god, there's a dead body here. I didn't even notice that. That is scary. So again, do this. Why is the remote even inside it? That's also like one more thing. Inside the sofa, but that's fine. So we have managed to get till here. The thing that I'm not sure about is what do we do after this? Oh, so this one. Oh, so what this does is fill the sink up because it blocks it. So this is correct then. To get this boy up here, we fill the sink. So then the sink fills up. But what after this? Like I don't get what to do after that. Like I get there is something happening here. Okay, this is also one more thing, right? What if I needed to do this later? But I couldn't figure out anything else to do while this was on. This is basically called pixel peeping, where I have no idea what to do. So I'm just clicking on this used to be my hand. So I'm basically like clicking on random things, trying to figure out what could be helpful. Hmm. I am out of like thoughts, I think. This is why I keep restarting because that's the thing that I think the most likely, which is something in the like I'm doing something out of order. That's my main like concern. And it's impossible to tell because this is not going to be a team that is super, you know, tight about their QA testing, let's say. I'm not expecting them to be either, right? So it's completely fair, I think, for them to not be, you know, fully clear up all the bugs and stuff like that. Okay. So this time, to call her up, call him up, I suppose. So my just theory is that this is not the correct order. I don't water this up right now. So this one is motivated by food, but I can't get these to open up. What do I do? The setup and everything is pretty clear, but I do wanna try and like figure this out myself. But if not, the last option is just to go to comments and stuff and see what they do. Let me just one last time see that I've checked everything. Yeah, I don't I don't see what to do next. I can't figure it out. So one last time I'll just see if there's something more to be done here. This is one more thing I was thinking. Maybe the TV like loud sound will spook the black cat, Jeffrey. I think. Yeah, so I'll just go and check the comments and stuff and see if there's something next to the mouse and stuck. TV lion. Accidentally spill water next to the. I have to take this call. So okay, so I saw the comments and I figured it out. I mean, I saw the comments and now I know. I was pretty close actually. So all I have to do is after the water thing is here, just turn this channel on and then press this. So he runs up here, then tries to run, gets scared, and then goes up here. Now from here, oh no, is that what we're doing to this kid? That's sad, but okay, fine. And that's it. Very cute. Good game, but yeah, not really innovative, I would say, but it's still a good game. So this is just a visual novel as well. So we can look past this one. Hmm. Interesting. And then this is another visual novel, if I'm not wrong. Very well made, but again, it sounds like I'm just talking down upon visual novels. But the truth is that visual novels very rarely are very, very good. But and even when they are, it's a very specific type of gameplay, like loop, basically, right? Which can't be innovated upon much more. Like Slay the Princesses, I would say. Mm. That studio in general is one of the best one in this, and I don't think you can outdo that because that is like pretty much what you need. And again, I just want a different like way to interact with the game as well. What is this? I can see this. Interesting. What is this? Very. I mean, this is this literally made by? Okay, it's not made by the team, but it's very much like what do you call it? Um, what is it called? I'm completely forgetting. Uh, Papers, Please, people. Basically like that. Visual novel, sort of. Okay. What am I thinking? I want a break. So I'll play Overwatch or something. Should I go Valorant? Again, Valorant is like, will audio be fine or not? So need to check that, I guess, before uploading. But fine, we'll do Valorant. I'll do one competitive and then I'll play Overwatch. Ah, it was tiring. Ah. But I was watching something, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a cat doing pottery, and basically a girl or a woman had a cat who she would like help do pottery, and it was so cute. The cat was so cute, the pottery was so cute, and the girl was also so beautiful. How okay. This is a free weapon this time, is it? It looks really cool, and it has the variants that it has are also like a really really cool. I don't have it yet, do I? Yeah, but the variants are really good. This is one, this is one. Literally, the base one is the worst looking one. I guess some people might like it, but to me, like the black on the outside looks so good.
Match found.
Breeze. Okay. What should I play? The Jet is insta locked. That what does it leave us with? Oh, you can't see my. Oh yeah, you can see my cursor. So chamber Jet. So that probably means Viper for me, right? Viper Soa. These two I'm thinking. Gecko I've been really loving on um this map, Breeze. So I'm thinking Gecko heavily as well. Omen as well because now Omen Astra. Astra has always been good, but Omen because of the new Breeze changes, so they are more Dome smokes are more viable. But I'm thinking, so Reina, okay, okay. So now we have to choose between. So I'm canceling Sova, not Sova. So it has to be Gecko or Viper. What should we play? Between Gecko and Viper, like solo smokes is so difficult as well on Breeze, no matter what way you cut it, right?
Choose your agent.
So probably not Viper actually. If not Viper, then what? Clove? Viper is so difficult, dude. Feel bad for the other person. Mix is better, actually. Because Viper smokes are not really something you can just use easily. I think Mix is actually better. The opponent team is exactly the same team except for Jet versus Vele. That's impressively odd,
Be
but
careful near the ship. That portal does not work as intended. Such a bad investment.
my table is not, I wouldn't say it's not clean, but like doesn't have enough space. I'm trying to make some space. Holy. Okay, let me also remove this, I guess. What I removed was my, what do you call it? What is this?
Wake up, Mix! Dizzy's up top. Plant the spike, Wings. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings. Smoke's up. Careful here. Careful here. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Well, can I get the ghost that the...
Let them rot.
Gun
Yep.
Take aim.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
It's not complicated.
Can I take this? Don't have enough money and definitely need to buy. I definitely need to buy full armor. Because this is exactly what happens every single time that our team won't buy full armor. See, even this time, 1, 2, 3 people are not buying full armor. I don't know what the hell Mix is even planning to
See how
buy.
it goes.
And we end up like losing essentially.
Dizzy's up. Somebody. Wingman's planting. Smoke's up. Spike sticky.
Three.
Thanks, little man. One enemy remaining. There's my butt. You did good. Gun here. Sana, sana.
मेरा एज छोड़ उसको मैं नहीं मार रहा
Hey.
Okay. So that was fast.
Jet.
I'm thinking,
Now.
do we wanna again go B or A? They couldn't stop us in B. We're going A and I don't really like it. I feel like that's a bad call.
Turn it up.
If we lose, let it be known that I said no A.
Smoke's resonating. Up we go. Wingman's gonna plant spike. I got you. Back to me.
Reloading.
Gun here. One enemy remaining.
Hmm. Okay, we won. There are more than enough guns for the Mix to pick. Yeah.
Is this too easy? It feels easy.
I think we just go B again, no? Because now they know that A, B both are. We can take both of them pretty easily.
Reloading.
Okay.
Reload. Take everything. Up and away.
Lost the spike.
Plant the spike. Reinforce.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike sticky. Thanks, little man.
हिले क्या मैक्स हिले
One enemy remaining.
Okay, not bad.
Still in sight. Gun here. They go fuerte y feroz. They will not
here.
Where should we go next?
must not.
They are also force buying quite a bunch, which means that they should be pretty weak. Let's just go B again. I'm down for that.
Reloading.
Make smoke this, okay? ये वाला
Should I go from the main? Okay.
Go careful अबे और है क्या
Oh, one was on site. I got completely jump scared by that.
Mix can heal you Jim Mix heal
Here's a heal. Spike planted. My time. One enemy remaining. Last player player standing.
How do we fix that? I think it was not that bad. I definitely got caught out just walking in the middle of the site.
It seems
We
these
can
strangers
fix
want me
that.
dead.
I also have
Anyone who
ult in one, so that should be pretty good.
Can you buy me?
Thanks.
Okay. I think we're so good at just site hitting that why are we not doing it?
Thanks.
Careful here. Careful here.
Okay, let's hope we get a repair.
Dizzy's up top. Run, little man. My wingman's down. Listen to this. Enemy spotted. B. Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Be grateful I killed.
I'm not really going to comment on the quality, but and at least we won.
My double is probably doing some group huddle.
Okay, I think we go A and I use my ult.
Thrash is ready. Thrash is ready.
चल भाई पागल कैसे घुसते हैं मर जाएगा
I really want to just ult.
Reloading. See you on the other side.
You want to play? Let's play.
Wingman's planting. Bye. One. Up for more?
one out
You did good. One enemy remaining. Let's go! Dizzy has targets. Thrash is ready. Saw you, Mosh! Thrash is going again.
Smoke's resonating.
I'm out.
My ult's
Go
ready.
get him, buddy.
Nice one.
If you are not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances. They are so dead. Reloading.
Y'all need a gun? I'll spot you.
Two of our people are opping. Not good because the mix is about to insta smoker.
Smoke's up.
Up and away.
Blocking sight.
Smoke's ready.
I got you, I got you.
Enemy D.
Wingman's gonna plant spike. One enemy remaining.
And this should be a one round, even though we sort of misplayed it. As long as Reyna doesn't throw, yeah, nice. Good on, good on.
Nice. Killed it. And them.
Okay, I think I played pretty well
Killed them.
from the beginning, like flashing, saving the flash, right? Even though that didn't end up like mattering. Then saving the flash,
Jimbo can you buy
Then
Embarrass them.
waiting for some site to be cleared.
Cutting their vision. Reload. Cutting their vision.
Dizzy's up. Somebody's there.
Mix doors.
Plant the spike, Wings. Shot my wingman. Spike down A.
Smoke.
Here.
Smoke's up.
Teleport's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Coming. Alright.
इधर अच्छा mix
That's a concuss.
Nice, good round. We are somehow just scraping by every round.
Vibe check. We feeling good?
Even though we just dominated them in the beginning, now we are just scraping by.
Reloading.
But I mean, it's working. So now I wanna see. There are just too many places to clear in B with the ult, right? It's gonna new ult left side.
Dream big.
Ult
Make
right.
it happen.
Smoke's resonating.
Oh, you little homie.
Listen to this.
Spike down B.
Spikes here.
The spike didn't get planted. Where on earth is the spike?
One enemy remaining. I got the. There's my buddy.
How did the spike go there? I mean, sure.
This symphony of
Need a drop.
I will have the most plants, I'm pretty sure. Purely. Okay, where are we going now? The other team is actually shooting pretty fine. I mean, I'm saying that they just don't have any good guns to shoot with most of the time. But when they have, they're shooting fine.
Up and away. Smoke's up. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Night. Reload.
Spike's ticking. Thanks, Wingman.
I shouldn't have pushed through the smoke.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
right.
Smoke's resonating. Knife him. I dare you to knife him.
Net
It's hard to ping.
so ping है.
Last round in the half.
इतने अच्छे नेटवर्क से नहीं हो पाया एक पिंग
Stand
की
it out
वजह से
before
जीत
it's
गए
gone.
I sort of want to go this time, just A side, because I'm pretty sure
ओडिन के लिए ओडिन रखा है वहाँ
if they go there, they will just instant rotate. There's a good chance they might not even see that we have gone. I have planted it.
अकेला ये जा रहा है गेको
-100.
Good, cuate. Plant the spike, Wings. planted. Thanks, Wings.
Go mid, dude.
One by one.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Nice round, nice round. Oh, our mix just disconnected it straight up.
Switching sides.
Thank God we have a decent amount
The
of
enemy only looks composed. Their hearts
a decent amount of, what do you call it? A decent amount of cushion, round cushion, basically. Okay, we need to play this sort of smartly. We don't have smokes, right? That's the first thing. Do we wanna even invest? I'm thinking.
Take mid में.
Still they are.
Spike planted.
Nice.
एक backside.
Dizzy's up. Someone's there.
कुत्ते को भेजना.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I didn't have line of sight. I'm not sure if that is the reason or not.
they don't have
But
seen
okay,
by
this should be
the
still fine. Are they going to buy full armor or not?
Can someone buy me, please?
Save. We should be saving, even though,
Nope. No.
yeah,
No.
I was afraid of this. Okay, so I will buy half armor so I can just piggyback off of someone's marshal or something. Nice.
Bro, Gecko. भाई मेरा मार्शल है यार हाथ से.
I'm not giving it back, sorry.
Spike down mid.
Guardian and outlaw.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
No charges left.
What?
They're just batteries. And I need a return.
Okay, what did they do last time? Go mid and aim in? I think, sorry. These two places, right? Aim in and mid. These are the two places that they went. So is it fine if I play backside? Yeah. Is that going to
Come
be
on, little
fine?
homies. Let's get it.
I changed my mind last second because I wanted to buy with everyone next round.
Smoke.
Actually, I'll take this. I think everyone in our team except for the Reina, Chamber of Sword.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Dizzy's up top.
Hmm. This is always annoying when someone just gives your position away
It is so personal.
because,
Reloading.
like, okay, you died first, but that doesn't mean that you don't let your team play properly. So, what is our buy going to be? I'm not against losing this game because I've gotten 11 already.
Your network will be fixed. Alt plus.
I'm pretty happy.
I'm just kidding. Take it out.
No sweat.
Oh no, I didn't realize everyone is here. I thought just the Reina was lurking with one more person.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Me.
Smoke's resonating.
Cussing.
Yeah, let's get the beat drop.
Match point.
Their
The
head is in
Vandal
the
skin will
guillotine.
drop.
Now pull.
Need a drop. Thanks. Yes.
Okay, so I have an off. I smuggled from the mix. What do I do with this? I think they might want to go A this time. So I'll just go here. Hold this angle.
Now heal. Mix. Yeah, pick. Take the ऊपर pick.
Smoke's up.
I'll take it.
One enemy remaining.
Here's the heal.
You want to play? Let's play.
Get him, wingman.
That's a busted.
I won't die for this.
Nice, good on, good on.
Hell yeah. My crew delivers.
Okay, so that was one competitive. That means I have how much left? I should have 3 left. So we can just play one knockout and they should be done. Oh, my weeklies are also done. That's nice. I don't really like this would have been cuter if it was more, I don't know. Animals are nice. I would have liked other like actual Valorant characters though. This is also nice, but I'm not paying 4,000 for that. That one, this is funny. But yeah, I think I'm fine with the stickers and stuff that I have right now. Do I want to change anything? Let me see. Sprays, hide unowned. This is really cute. This is also cute. This is really funny as well. How is this taking 1.5 minutes? Oh, so tiring. I'm gonna eat a chocolate. Hmm. It's almost 8 p.m. here. How is this taking so long? This is the only game mode that gives 3 per match. Otherwise, I would have just played something else by now. You know what? Never mind. I can also hear my laptop fan acting very weirdly, which is concerning.
Match found.
What is this again? Swift play. We need 3 rounds, so we do need to play a little bit more seriously. I'm thinking, what should we play? Does everyone have a spike in Swift play? No, right? But this, we got Sage somehow, so we're going to get double duelist. Should I play Teho? Because for attack, this would be really good. But for defense, might not be good. Oh, if this guy takes this, then I can also play Teho. Omen is probably... Okay, we got double Sentinel, double... Oh no. So I do need to play Smoke. I think I'll play Claw, just for fun. Just checking what else controllers we have. Mix, can I play? Thinking mix or Claw between these two. Ultimate for Clove is better. Fun. Let's play mix. Let's play something new. It's not like I play Clove that much, but sure, whatever.
There's truth in every dream, if you dig deep enough. Let's find out what they buried.
I was looking if I can buy a better weapon or armor, but no.
Smoke's up.
So there was a wall already. Can anyone cross this wall? I can't think of anyone from their team.
Yes.
Spike down B.
Smoke's resonating.
I think I saw like 2 people there, so I'm just gonna push.
Smoke's resonating. I'm up.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Concussing. Tako treba. Keep this energy.
Well, light armor, which I don't really like, but should be alright. Not good, but just alright. What are the smokes gonna be? Is the club going to smoke this? Not sure, honestly. I'm just going to pick this. I think I can trust the deadlock and Sage to just hold that side off but on their own. You can chill here. So I think that's the rotation happening. Seeing the rotation happen so slowly, sort of tells me they don't have anyone here, so I'm gonna take this path. Actually, you know what? Just do the smart thing. Hold this. Are they really just gonna go hit B?
30 seconds left.
Wow. Not only did they hit B, like re-hit B, they destroyed everyone.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Team Ace.
I won 40 teams, so I must have not been hit once.
Dreams are
Okay.
a funny thing. One little twist.
I just need 2 more rounds, so I'm fine with this outcome so far. As long as we just win 2 rounds, I'm fine. Attack will be a little bit more difficult for us because they also have double control sentinel. Although theirs is a chamber, so it's less oppressive. In theory. Okay, I'll play on site. I do not understand. Are they actually going to
Dead enough.
play like this?
Gun here.
I mean, they did fallback.
Smoke's up. My time.
Spike down
Here's
A.
a heal.
This is what I wanted to do, not the full stim.
One enemy remaining.
Spike carry,
Spike
okay.
down A.
So the neon is probably coming from the back. I imagine somewhere. Not sure which side.
Oh, the last
Nice.
always so satisfying.
What the hell?
Smoke's resonating.
Last round before the switch.
Okay, that was clean. That was clean. So this time, I wanna just push. Oh, sorry again. I keep bumping my mic. I wanna just push through A to see, because my read is that they'll try B again. Even though this is weird, like double sentinel in B, but that's the only round I've gotten. So I think they'll try that.
You want to play? Let's play.
I'll find you.
A lot of noise behind me, which I didn't like, but it'll be fine.
Back off.
I'm just gonna.
Spike planted.
Is that a skin? Nice.
Gun here. Smoke's up.
Nothing there.
No.
Last player standing.
Scratch.
Okay, one more round. We need one more round.
Switching sides.
Oh, I'm so done with their jet. All that
What the hell?
whiplash.
Because I'm thinking, who will actually come with me on side? So we will. I'm thinking probably smoke up here and here.
Back each other up. Smoke's resonating. Pairing up. That's a concuss.
Barrier deployed.
Spike planted.
Bring them down.
That's a concuss. Mute.
No surprises.
On pool.
I hear you. I catch you.
Smoke's resonating.
Throwing nets.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
Nothing's perfect.
Nice. Good round, good round. And that's our 3, so now even if we lose, I don't mind. With that being said, what do I actually want to buy? Marshall in this? Nah, against this comp, Jet and Neon, 2 people running at you, probably not good. The stim on my friend was good. Who was it? I'm saying my friend, but like, I think it was the Sage probably. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't tell. But whoever it was good.
Smoke's resonating. Teaming up.
I'll find you. Marked one.
Spike planted.
That does make fighting on. Or do we not have a flank watch? Okay, let me go up because I just need to control this for long
Gun
range.
here.
Last player standing.
Super.
Yeah, I heard the neon just sliding behind me, but I couldn't do anything. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. I got my round, so I'm cool with losing.
Sage, we're the perfect pair. You give life. I take it.
Give me Vandal.
Can someone get this? Anyone feeling generous? Teşekkürler. Thank you.
With me. I have the spike.
The jet barely got me.
Throwing net.
Still in sight.
Last player standing.
Okay. Mitt i smörja. Ultimate ready. Pull them to their grave. Nothing
Ult
there.
and missed.
Three down.
One enemy remaining.
Four down.
Match point.
They think themselves are equals.
They are mistaken.
Okay. Now what?
Anyone feeling generous?
Hmm. Nobody plays side, right? So there's no point in that, I don't think. I think we do the same thing.
Kill my copy.
Go side quickly.
You want to
out of my
play?
way.
Let's play.
Pairing up.
Or didn't
Spike
realize.
down A.
Actually, should have realized, but I didn't for some reason.
Enemy removed.
Oh, revive.
I have the spike. Your duty is not over.
Nice.
Encore.
Enemy freeze. Reloading. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Right here, right now.
Target spotted A.
I'm concussing.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Nice, good round.
Sudden death.
Watch my tech, everyone. If I throw it left and you go right,
I do wanna do this
hurt you.
because it's the last round anyways.
Check your lag. Thank you.
Just let everyone go to one side and then I go to the other one. This should be fine. I don't think anyone noticed also. Hmm. The important thing for us is I don't push too quickly here.
No backing out now.
Last player standing.
Oh no. This neon wasted so much of my time. Okay. Not good, not bad, but we got the quota, I guess, so that's fine. No, you can fit through this. I mean, it did look like that.
One enemy remaining.
3 down. Ultimate
30
ready.
seconds left.
No escape. Pull them to their grave. I have this. Nothing there.
Ten seconds left.
No.
Clutch. Attackers win.
I have seen death, and I am not impressed.
Okay, that was fun. I'm thinking, do I want to play one more competitive? Just out of fun? Will it be fun? Will it be misery? Just because one went so well doesn't mean that another one will. Right? Hmm. Last two competitive have been. I've been winning every single. Okay, I'll play one. Let's see what happens. There goes half an hour. Okay. Oof. Ah. I wonder if this is just a men versus women thing about not wanting or not having the need of like a partner. Could could be not, but I've definitely seen many more women who are like, I don't like the idea of a relationship than the ones who do. Right.
Match
And for
found.
obvious reasons, like I get you girls, but um at the same time it feels the other way around as well, where I am left I know I sound a little bit like one of my friends said insully, but it's not like I'm complaining. I mean, I'm complaining, but like not towards any person, right? It's more about just the way things have turned out. Like, I don't think I'm a bad person or anything, but I don't think that girls are not choosing me specifically for some reason or anything. I get that it's just circumstances that things have not worked out the way I would have liked. Okay, let's see. So we got a duelist, two duelists, two smokes. That's not good. We need one smokes. Even if we get two smokes, we need one initiator or something. Then I I just install a Karina. Hmm. In this situation, the best thing would probably be something like Gecko. I imagine. Who's a better initiator here?
Choose your agent.
I'll probably go paid. I think. Gecko. So we got Neon, Raze, Gecko. This is not a bad comp. It's just we don't have a Sentinel, which could be a bit problematic. And we have double smokes for no reason, I would say. It's not like they're going to play slow or anything, so double smokes doesn't really do anything for us.
You can relax, Sabine. I gain nothing from killing you now.
Okay, let's see.
Attend to the present.
I don't think I use the molly. Would I? Do I need the molly or the armor or the gun? Gun, I think I don't need. I'll pick it up from someone.
Hey, what's good?
Armor? Maybe.
Hello, hello.
What else? Is the molly useful?
Gotta go. Reloading.
I'll get the armor.
Reloading. Gotta go.
No, that was bad from me as well.
I have the spike.
Viper buying a sheriff instead of buying anything else. Not really good.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
90 glow.
I'll make them remember.
I'm out of here.
So they will do combo stuff in the beginning probably. Chamber trip on B then.
Reloading.
Hmm.
Reloading.
अरे just follow me guys, follow me. इधर और इधर smoke देना, ठीक है? B up पर मैं देखता.
Okay, let's see. We have 3 smokes. We can smoke everything.
Gotta go.
देखो flash.
Cover going out.
Up and away. Dizzy has target. Wingman's planting. Spike's digging. Thanks, little man. Sit down.
Last player standing.
126.
तो कोई आया ही नहीं.
Okay, not bad. From our side at least. What about the enemy team? How are they looking? They don't look super sharp so far. I can't really tell if that's because we haven't tested them properly.
I low-key have asthma.
Or does he actually have asthma? Because he's like fighting and stuff, so probably not a good idea, right? The Raze is using the nade very carefully. This Raze was trying to play Reyna. I don't understand how these are the play styles that you are.
I'm impressed.
Cover going out.
I'm out of here.
Never mind. इधर पास में इधर ही spam it. Jet, एक left पे. And एक flank.
Spike planted. Rash is ready. Dizzy's up. Go get him, buddy. Shot my
One
wingman.
enemy remaining.
There's my buddy.
There's no point of picking it up, honestly.
Couldn't just be friends, huh?
Nice. I got a skin as well.
Thank you.
Okay. We haven't gone C so far. E. There might be an operator. I don't think there will be actually.
Reloading.
We can go C. Okay.
Reloading. Let's go.
No time to.
Go, go, go.
Shadows traveling.
Up and away. Someone's there. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Stop it.
Never mind, 60 damage.
Oh my god. If you heard that, I just completely got surprised by the.
60 damage. Two flank.
Okay.
Flank.
Fire in the hole.
Close.
One enemy remaining.
Nice game.
Last player standing.
83. 80.
Jesus. Who is Reed Lock?
That Raze has some good invenções. Would
Okay.
love to pick them apart. Gotta go.
Let's see. Where should we go? I have my ult. So I think we go B and I ult.
Reloading.
Go, go, go. I'm out of here.
Shadows traveling.
That's spike. Wait.
Help, guys.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Help, guys.
Bad move. Coming through.
Heaven.
Saw you, Mosh. Gun here.
अरे heaven, help. भाई इतनी देर से मांग रहा है heaven.
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
Last player standing.
दे peek it.
Yes, bro.
Gotta go.
Anyone has vandals here?
I'm out of here.
What is the Viper saying?
Need a drop.
Can't really
Go, go,
see
go.
one. We need to take care of flank a lot
Gotta go.
because there will be constant like flank pressure.
Dizzy's up. Somebody's there.
अरे भाई ये क्या blind है?
Wiped. My ult's ready. Gotta go.
Blind ने bait कर दिया.
Back to me.
My ultimate is ready.
Get him, Wingman. The Wingman's down.
In smoke
Oh, I got caught in the cross.
One enemy remaining.
Noise.
Ray needs to stop giving wrong calls and just calling so much in general.
Cup us up. Let's hear it.
But okay, fine. Who got blinded actually? It doesn't say, yeah? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see now. Do they have an op? They could have.
Reloading.
Get very blind.
I've got your trail.
Dizzy's up top. Watch out. Someone's there.
You had your fun. My turn.
Wingman's planting.
Don't go. One off, one here. One raise and one chamber here.
Spike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
Landing. Blind.
Both are on site. Both are on site.
Both on site. Gecko.
I got you.
Gecko is watching that one.
One enemy remaining.
Up you go.
Last player standing.
Someone's there. Blow him up, Mosh.
Nice. Well played.
Gotta go.
It's becoming real.
Go.
Okay. Now what? We have double judge. I mean, we go B, don't we? If we are playing double judge, I think.
Tear
Okay.
them down.
Spike is here.
You want to play? Let's play.
Has targets.
God, one कोने में दो है कोने में one more कोने में noise एक A पे
Guys, come B. Chambers here. Oi, spike.
One enemy remaining.
अरे last A main पे last A main पे chamber don't peek off है
Go B.
never
Nice. Good one.
I'm out of here.
Okay.
Gotta go.
What now?
I'm impressed.
Gotta go.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Short. Why not? Let's do this.
I have ult
Yes, me too.
Here we go. Fire in the hole. Here comes enemy fire.
Dizzy's up top. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Oh, two here. Two link.
What they? Thrash is ready.
Jet is link.
On you, Mosh.
One enemy remaining.
You're done.
Last player standing.
113 easy kill no need to ult just one shot अरे मेरे को भी नहीं पता कैसे नहीं मरा
Drop.
nice aim oh really?
Short.
Nice. This is what our third clutch we have won. That's so good.
Go.
Third clutch plus 3K as well.
अरे shit
The race just satchelled for no reason.
145 assist 113 assist wow.
Okay. Now what? Ping the spike here.
Blaze, sow your chaos.
because again I'm just going to check the.
Up and away.
I got
Somebody's
spy.
there.
Close. अंदर है.
Sit down.
That was good.
Gun here.
The race did have cherry. Bad timing for my.
Damn.
Nice. Such a good read from me.
12 damage.
One
Left,
enemy
right.
remaining.
Right है. A पे.
Shadows
Omen
traveling.
knife.
No way. I whipped it. It's fine though. Should be fine.
Right. Omen right आ गया.
I've got your trail.
Ulted. Wow. Nice. I mean, there's just not enough time at that point. The ult is sort of wasted. The ult is wasted unless you like follow up behind it like immediately.
We'll go again.
But that was so good from me, just knowing that this is not clear and then this is not clear. They keep like planking.
I'm out of here.
We can go B or C, honestly. Let's go C, I think.
I'm out of here.
Let's full hit C.
Reloading. Go.
Let's do what we do.
Since we're full hitting,
Up we go. Somebody's there.
One down.
that's so funny.
Good. Plant the spike, Wings.
Cover going out.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Reloading.
They're not ready. Dizzy's up.
Last two flank. Viper, now you Molly.
लगी उनको.
Blinding. Cover going out.
Last player
There's no
standing.
time.
जीत गए.
What is wrong with them though? Like, what are they doing badly? I think one thing is like most of the time we've just gotten the site super easily, right? I haven't used my ult once, and the only 2 rounds they won were pistol and this one. So that's one thing. I think shooting I was right. They're not shooting that well. That's another thing. I'm just 12 and 7, right? Even when they are like getting to final position, they are not thinking about how some people would be playing it. Okay.
Up and away. Someone's there.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Okay, so Omen has ult. Yeah, so you can just take the quick route. Man, so that was a good round for me to mess up because he had ult. Although I didn't get to use Mad Bull, that's fine. We should win this easily again.
Last player standing.
Nice try. Even with 9-3, we should be fine. Okay, let's see what happened, right? Actually, let's just look forward. So they have a Sky, Jet, Clove, so they can't really smoke that much. So if they smoke, then they're probably going to that side, right? The Chamber who is not really shooting, but that means that they will have some flank watch.
Guys, I want to play super aggressive.
They're going to scatter from my
जल्दी
stuff.
खत्म करना है भाई.
Super easy to pick off.
हाँ, चलो. Raise nade here.
There.
ए तू पहले रह मेरे आगे रह तू. नियॉन मेरे आगे रह.
हाँ, मैं आ रहा हूँ.
ले ट्रेन बनाओ भाई ट्रेन बनाओ. इम्पोर्टेंस की.
Can I get a drop?
गेको इधर
There.
इस कोने में गेको तू ब्लाइंड डालना गेको तेरे को मॉली नहीं
There.
इस कोने में ब्लाइंड हेलो इधर डाल
There.
ब्लाइंड
Ah, breaks over.
Blow him up, Mosh.
Shock it.
Dizzy's up top. Hard target.
never mind 38 42 38 jet 42 sky
भाई आधे सेकंड में 3 बंदे मुझे पीक किया
What I'm more confused about is how did they not get damaged by the nade?
Last player standing.
होली एक और है
Interesting. Chamber can't really shoot. And he was Sky.
Spike planted.
Okay, let me think. So, with the amount of money we have, we can buy an outlaw.
Surrounded by minha
I'm gonna
família.
save.
We won't. I'm out of here.
But that means that we won't be able to. Oh, we can't buy an outlaw. So that simplifies things for us.
I'm gonna save.
Okay. The other thing is I wanna see how their other protocols are like. How are they looking behind? Are they clearing corners properly? Stuff like that. Doing this, no, it's fine. Fully go.
ए fellas
चल अरे नियॉन अच्छे से संभाल के रख
gang I am cooked I am fried
35 what the heck is this भाई हेडशॉट डालने के बाद निकल नियॉन तेरा किल
Shadows traveling.
Got him.
अरे नियॉन बहुत लो है लो
93 clock
Spike planted.
This is a pretty important one. If we can.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets.
One enemy remaining.
heaven है
Last player standing.
No way.
anti good eco
Nice try, nice try.
My advice: don't get shot. Go, go, go.
I'm not replying to the Omen, but the Omen said help. I was watching Heaven because the last call was that the
Aguas, keep your guard up.
Gecko raises Heaven. Our race is AFK.
Grenade! Multiple enemies A.
yo race chill
Watch out!
मैं जिंदा कैसे था
I'm also surprised.
नेटवर्क गया था सॉरी
coming A
Smart move. Bye bye. Reloading.
इसके पास ही वाइपर के मॉली के पास
Skin.
था तो सही है पीछे का
I'm not flashing just because they might just rush or something.
Up the way. Someone's there.
Reloading.
He's blinded.
अरे इधर कैसे आया
Okay, it's fine. Now what? Has the chamber been playing with only Sheriff? That's not true, right? Because he
Get
had
back to chilling.
a Guardian or
Someone
something
buy me, please.
at some point. Okay.
Appreciate it.
What are they going to do now? I think they realize that they they realize that they can't go anywhere else. So either they'll go C to try or they'll come A. This is my read.
लगे पड़े सर्विस ही अनअवेलेबल बता रहा है.
अच्छा, I think तू fail हुआ.
Grenade!
This is fine.
अरे नहीं आ गया अंदर आ गया अंदर आ गया. भाई ये क्या
Nice.
पागलपंती भाई.
Nice. One main.
क्लोज राइट. नेवर माइंड वो वाइपर था.
One enemy remaining.
The last was what? Davido? Nice. Good, good.
So, do we mix it up? Double down? Let's talk.
Okay. I really hope the audio is fine. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm playing like really cool here, like just cool in the sense like chill, you know, like I don't have to do much here. I just hold.
Dream big, make it happen.
Grenade! Enemy spotted.
Okay, so the race has rockets.
One enemy remaining.
वन टैप दिया.
Spike down A.
What is happening? Not really getting to do much, but not also required to do much. Oh, this is nice skin.
Match point.
Am I playing well or am I just getting carried by the neon or the? Actually, I'm getting carried by the chamber and the cloak on the other side. Honestly,
ओमन अभी मैं बहुत ही रिस्की प्ले करने जा रहा हूँ. लेट्स गो भाई.
this is about to be C, and we are about to be losing one round, I think. Plus, they do have
You want to play?
Razor.
Let's play.
Razor Jet ult.
Gotta go!
Jet ult is gone.
Let's go.
Here comes the party! Enemy spotted C. Fire in the hole!
Spike down C. One enemy remaining.
Never mind.
Nice. That was pretty easy.
Defenders win.
Skit Gaming edits. Well, good night. What time is it? 8:43. 8:43. Should I order something? I don't want to play one more. How much do we need? No, I won't. I'll play. I'll wait for 30 seconds for a knockout. If it doesn't happen, then I'll close. I think I'll close the recording totally and play some Overwatch on my own. So, let's see. These skins look so goofy. Like this Vandal looks so goofy. The silhouette doesn't match at all. But they have let it in the game, which they've done a few times, like weird looking silhouettes. But this doesn't look that good to me, honestly. This one looks fine, not too bad. Holo Meridian. Anything I like just never shows up. Like this knife style, I don't like. Even this knife style, I think, is like dual one, where you have one way of holding it like this, and this animation also sucks. But at least it's better than the other one. Holo Flare. It's just called Holo Flare. That's kind of cool. Okay, I waited more than 30 seconds. Hope you're doing well. I do want to get back to playing making games, but not sure when that will happen. But thanks for the company, I guess. And I said I guess in the sense like thanks for the company. Because I guess that's all I'm doing right now. Just chilling around. But yeah, hope you're doing well and see you soon. Bye bye.